Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel MatheMagic by Varuna. Till now, in chapter whole numbers, we have discussed properties of addition, subtraction and multiplication on whole numbers. Now in this video, we will discuss the properties of division. Now, first property that we'll discuss is closure property. Then we'll discuss division by zero and then dividing zero. So let us begin. In closure property, we basically take two whole numbers and we check whether the operation, mathematical operator, holds for these two whole numbers. Now, let us say, take example A as 10 and B as 5. Now, over here, when we divide A and B, this means divide A by B, we get 10 divided by 5 is 2. In this case, this is a whole number, hence closure property is holding over here. That means that division is possible. Now, suppose now we take A as 5 and B as 2. Here, A divided by 5 is, A divided by B is 5 divided by 2, which is 2.5. But 2.5 is not a whole number. So what does this mean? That when we divide two whole numbers, the answer may or may not be a whole number. Hence, closure property may or may not be satisfied in case of division for whole numbers. This means closure property does not always hold for division. Now, if the closure property does not hold for division, this means the commutative law, the associative law, all these will also not hold for division. Now, when we come to the next property, which is division by zero. If suppose we take any whole number, A, B, 5 or any whole number and we divide this whole number by zero, this is meaningless. We cannot divide a whole number by zero. In fact, any number by zero, division of any number by zero is not defined. Okay. We have to understand this point. So this is the next property, that division by zero is not possible. It is not defined. Now let us move on to the third property, dividing zero by a whole number. So when we take, say, zero as a number, as a whole number, and if we divide it by 3, here the answer will always be 0. So dividing 0 by any whole number, whether it is 1,000, hundreds, whatever. In this case, the answer will always be 0. The answer is possible here and it is 0. So these were the three properties of division. We have to understand that since closure property does not hold in case of division of whole numbers, hence the associative law, the commutative law, they will also not hold. Secondly, we cannot divide a number by 0. This is not defined. Third, we know 0 divided by any whole number, the answer will always be 0. So this was all about the properties of on whole numbers, properties of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on whole numbers. I hope all of these are clear. We'll meet in the next video to understand more about whole numbers. Thank you.